I understand. I understand what happened there because Lazer thinks he's a man, right? You're trying to lie to yourself. No, it's you fighting with your, I'm a man, I ain't gonna throw up, I can do what Aaron Rodgers does even though I'm the same height as Mitchell MacArthur. I swear to God, I'm 5'7.5 3/4.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. As you just saw, some shit down between Tony and Uncle Lazer. I can already imagine the Reddit comments. Tony must have been on his period again. Tony on yet another power trip. But was Tony justified in his reaction towards Uncle Lazer? Often heralded as the Ben Simmons of the Kill Tony universe, there may be more to Tony's reaction. To find out, let's rewind a little and take a look at Uncle Lazer's first ever appearance on Kill Tony.
Well, you can tell by my aggressively bulldog lunch lady haircut I'm not from these parts, okay? I'm from a small village about 2 hours south of here where we burn trash for fun. We have sex with relatives because it's cost effective. Daddy said he's only paying for one fucking wedding. So you can imagine when I moved here, there's a lot of different things. The skyscrapers, the goddamn traffic, running water. I never knew what white privilege was, but I figured it's an indoor bathroom.
As you guys can see, Tony's eyes are sparkling. And that's not even because Lazer is killing it on stage. Not only was his set killer, but the interview portion was even better. You couldn't have asked for a better bucket pull than Uncle Lazer. Back in episode 568 of Kill Tony, the show had recently moved to Texas, and although the show was growing at an astronomical rate, it's not as big as it is today. After the COVID disaster streams in LA, going to Texas seemed like the perfect move for the show. The move was supposed to be the thing that brought the show back to life. And what better way to represent Texas than by getting someone who is not only born and bred there, but also is the embodiment of Texas. I mean, look at him. Uncle Lazer looks like Hornswoggle's older brother. I can only imagine what Tony was thinking at this point. This is it. This is the guy that's going to absolutely catapult this show into stardom. He's a comic that's just starting out, but he's got charisma. I can hone him. He has it, the X factor. He also looks psychotic, perfect for the show. It's pretty much a circus act. This guy is the future of Kill Tony. But reality is a broken mirror, each reflecting a broken dream. It's been more than 2 years since Uncle Lazer made his debut, and yet Uncle Lazer has never failed to disappoint. At first it was funny, right? Tony would bring him on regularly. He wanted to see Uncle Lazer grow right before his very eyes. He also wanted him to do a minute of stand-up, and for us to find out more about him in the interview portion. Anyways, Tony would bring him on, yet Lazer would absolutely take a shit on stage. His excuse? It's the drugs, Tony. Tony let it slide the first couple of times, but one performance led to another, and eventually the stage of Vulcan looked like Northern India. Just shit everywhere you look. And so Tony had enough. He cut Lazer off from regularship and went on searching for another to steal the show. Speaking of stealing, the gem of Kill Tony, Cam Patterson, appeared not so much later after Lazer's debut, not so long after Cam's debut. We really got to see what Cam was made of in the 10-year anniversary show. I bring up Cam not because Cam is the Richard Pryor of our times, but because he stepped up to the plate, in contrast to Uncle Lazer who focused more on building his gimmicky Instagram page. Now Tony's frustrations make a bit more sense. He was supposed to be the Cam Patterson before Cam Patterson. Tony, however, didn't give up on Uncle Lazer entirely. Every once in a while, Tony would give the fans a special surprise, an Uncle Lazer set. Lazer would only succeed at building his skyscraper of shit, a true engineering marvel. Meanwhile, Tony grew more and more frustrated to the point where we get to today.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again."
Statistically,
Lazer kicks off his set with a word you're fairly certain he doesn't know the meaning of. Have mercy, Lazer, Jesus Christ.
we've all to some degree been sexually assaulted with a stranger during Netflix and chill. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the guy from Christian Mingle that you met ain't so chill, you know, and starts off as a butt massage. And ends you know, with the guy you swipe right on, cherry picking them little toilet balls out of the rim of your butthole.
Michael Gonzalez's facial expression says it all.
Oh yeah, I had COVID. I lost my sense of taste and smell. You can still get strep throat, you idiot. But I smoked crack with a woman the other day during Netflix and chill.
Isn't Lazer tired of the whole crack thing? Even Cam had the decency to stop bringing up crack.
I said, call me old-fashioned, but I don't think Netflix and chill is a crack activity, darling. I'm trying to watch the Houses of Dragons, not chase a dragon. My name's Uncle Lazer, yelling green.
Okay. House of Dragons is not on Netflix, but we'll accept it anyway.
Tony, who smells blood in the water, immediately begins his critique of Uncle Lazer. It's not that it matters so much that House of the Dragon isn't on Netflix. Tony was just looking for a way to ease into the beatdown that he wanted to give him after that horrendous set.
Not feeling well.
What's going on with you?
I gotta apologize, man.
Okay.
It's a red band.
Oh, what happened?
Ben Simmons of stand-up couldn't miss an opportunity to make things worse for himself. He brings up a part of the show that Tony hates the most, Ryan Redband. For the uninitiated, I'll give you a quick summary. Sometime last year, people began coining the term Tony being on his period whenever he gets pissed at Redband for as little as speaking. Really, Lazer? It's like he wants Tony to hate him.
Well, we went out to the Madison Square Garden, and I threw up everywhere in Red Band's bathroom, and I blamed it on some girl that was in the green room. And I was like, if I tell them it was me, they're gonna think I'm on drugs again.
Which you are. You have been the entire time. I've known this the entire time.
Yeah, I was trying to be one of the boys, you know, and I had to vert off and threw up everywhere in his bathroom. And Red Band got off stage at that moment in time, started banging on the doors. I'm gonna tell Tony you're back here, and I just took off running. So I'm sorry, it was me.
But I will tell you this, that there was indeed a moment of the second night of Madison Square Garden. Halfway through the second night, indeed, I look over at Red Band and he does this thing where he huffs and puffs a lot. So I go, what the is wrong with you right now? And he literally goes, Uncle Lazer threw up all over my bathroom. I'm like, Red Band, we are alive at Madison Square Garden right now. Let's talk about it later.
What's interesting is that he didn't just puke in the toilet like a 12-year-old. He puked all around the toilet. So I had to piss like an arch just to go to pee.
I understand. I understand what happened there because Lazer thinks he's a man.
Tony begins his evisceration of Lazer by calling him not a man. I'm not from Texas, but them's his fighting words. You can just see in Lazer's facial expression the moment those words came out of Tony's mouth. Just a punch to the gut that took away any and all life out of Lazer. You can just tell Tony wanted to crush him.
So what happened was he's like, I ain't gonna throw up, I just ain't feeling so good. Right? You're trying to lie to yourself. So you didn't puke in the toilet because you didn't think you were good. You were trying to fight the puke. Explain to us how you puke all over a bathroom as a grown man. Deep Madness could totally get it all into the toilet. No, it's you fighting with your, I'm a man, I ain't gonna throw up, I could do what Aaron Rodgers does even though I'm the same height as Mitchell MacArthur. I swear to God, I'm 5'7" and a half and 3/4. Get out the measuring tape, Tony. Measure it from the top of my mullet.
Like I said, I was poisoned.
And you were not
by Aaron
poisoned.
Rodgers.
You were not poisoned by Aaron Rodgers.
I was poisoned by Aaron Rodgers.
No, you wish. Uncle Lazer, what else is going on in life? You have been on the road a lot.
Yeah.
You have been doing that. You lie continuously to me in order to get back on the show. Continuously says, Tony, I haven't been doing any drugs or anything.
Ah, now it all makes sense. Tony keeps giving Lazer chances to show what he's made of. It seems like Tony isn't mad that Lazer keeps taking dumps on stage. It's that he lies about his drug use that's clearly getting in the way of the quality of his stand-up.
I actually haven't been doing cocaine. The fentanyl shit is scaring the I haven't done cocaine in like 6 months.
What about ketamine?
I never really got into it.
How about any meth-like drugs?
Like chicken speed?
Adderall?
Nah, Adderall, but they get that to kids.
Yeah. How much do you take? The kids' dosage?
You know, a basketball team's worth.
Kids don't snort it.
I mean, If Red Band is critical of you, then you know you're up majorly.
I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings.
And another dud performance from Hulk Hogan meets crack-laced cigarettes. Lazer's beatdown didn't end there, however. Comedy Store legend Pauly Shore even took part in it.
Lazer just killed himself in the back, so you guys will never have to see his ass again.
Honestly, I don't know where Tony goes from at this point when it comes to Uncle Lazer. He keeps giving him opportunities, and Uncle Lazer keeps letting him down over and over again, even resorting to lying at times about his drug use. And here, ladies and gentlemen, are my parting words. In the grand theater of comedy, where laughter and failure waltz in a delicate dance, Uncle Lazer's story unfolds like a tragic opera. Tony's frustrations, voiced and amplified, become the soundtrack to the struggle between promise and performance. Lazer, a figure once brimming with potential, now finds himself ensnared in the very web he wove with missteps and excuses. The stage, once a canvas for brilliance, has turned into a battleground of shattered expectations and broken dreams. Each opportunity given, each moment of grace extended, has been met with a resounding echo of disappointment. In the crucible of comedy, where the heat of scrutiny forges legends, Lazer's journey has become a testament to the price of failure and the weight of unfulfilled promises. Tony's harsh words, though piercing, are a reflection of a deeper truth: the unyielding quest for authenticity and excellence in a world where mediocrity can often masquerade as talent. So as we look to the future, one can only wonder, will Uncle Lazer find redemption in the echoes of laughter, or remain a poignant symbol of the comedy that could have been? Until then, we watch, we listen, and we hope, because in the world of comedy, hope is often the last laugh.